let's get it straight on nepotism. Something that a lot of people complain about, and something a lot of people sort of feel the fact that it is just so unfair and so unjustified because of the fact that some people really get so much and some don't get that. Today we know that in Parliament, in Lok Sabha, out of every 3 member of parliaments, 1 belongs to a nepotistic family and belongs to a political background, and because of that they're in the Parliament of India. Right now, all the big parties that we have in country, from the Samajwadi Party to your DMK to your Congress, all of them are about nepotism. And oftentimes people just blame Bollywood actors that they're the ones, that there's so much of nepotism in Bollywood, and children become actors and directors children become directors and all of it, and there's so much of groupism and there's so much of lobby culture is existent in movies. And then in judiciary we have this syndrome where judges who are being appointed as judges, they're the one who really have some great and solid and some very intimate and very deep connections in judiciary, and either their uncle or their this uncle-nephew syndrome that we refer to in judiciary, that the nephew's uncle is there in judiciary, so the nephew is becoming the judge. The way we criticize the collegium system about the fact that there's lack of transparency and there's lack of openness about the fact that how judges are being appointed. The way we talk about the fact that how there's so much of nepotism in business, the big industrialists and big businessmen, they give all their legacy to their children. So end of the day, what are we really able to draw out of this argument and out of this very consistent and continuous debate about the unfairness of nepotism? I would just like to literally set the record straight. I genuinely feel about the fact that this is the way how it really works. The moment you decide to have children, that means you are going to delve into the concept of private property, because if you're going into the institution of marriage, then you'll reproduce and you'll have a family, and then you'll have children, and then this is the way how the private property will something get even more emphasized, because you want to give property to your children. So the fact that you earn money and the fact that you have a lot of private property, it's because of the fact that you want your children to inherit that, and that is the way how this entire thing really works, and that's the way how society functions and operates. So it is really very important to realize the fact that right now where we're really standing, that this debate I feel is just ridiculous, and I think it's just pointless, because I feel this is the way how it really is. You cannot change nepotism, because just the fact that somebody's son goes to a big school, somebody's son doesn't go to that big school, it's about nepotism. So nepotism starts from the day you're born. Somebody's born on the road, somebody's born in a hospital, in a luxurious house. So what does it really tells you? That nepotism is real. We should not complain about it, because I feel that, that's the way how it really works. Your societal structure is in a sense that favors nepotism, it favors private property, it favors having children, it favors marriage, so this is a very sociological thing. So rather than complaining, it's important to understand that why is it really existent and why is it